goddesses out there. This is Queen Valentina. Again, another morning driving, so excuse me. But I have a very important topic to talk about today. Today I want to talk about morning routines and how to build up our children every day that they're going off to school. Understand that energy, it can never be destroyed. Energy is just transferred. So once you get up in the morning, not only with you and you doing your meditation and all of your affirmations, you must also pass this on to the children, so that way they can be full of positive energy and they can go and transfer that energy to other people and kind of withstand and rebel against the negative energy that they may encounter throughout the day. So one of the things that I do, and understand me and who I am, I spoke about on the first video. If you haven't seen our first introduction video, you can look in the description box below. I have a link to it and you can take a look. However, I am a mother of two black boys with dreadlocks. And I live in Miami, Florida. So that alone is a very, 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 very big thing, because they are already stereotyped and have biased thoughts from other people just by their looks. So I make it a very important point of mine that every morning I instill with my children who they are, for them to walk into who they are, understand who they are, and be happy with who they are. Additionally, I give them and I teach them the laws that I'm learning, that I'm putting into practice through my growth spiritually. And so one of the things to teach, and this is just a very big thing that you may hear come across many different videos, is repetition. To learn something, the more you hear it, the more you see it, repetition, the more you hear it, the more you see it repetitiously, it's going to stick. And for my children, that's one of the things that I wanted to give them. Being that I take them to school every morning, I wanted to instill in them a mentality that they're going to take into the world and to be great. And through that, I use repetition, meaning that I do it every single morning. And, you know, it changes a little bit here and there, because I don't ever want to be religious. I am very spiritual. I don't want to get into the religious part of anything. So we do it on a spiritual sense, to where kind of where it goes is kind of where it leads. And basically what I start out doing with them is to instill with them who they are. And then we go into a little mini lesson of some sort and how they can apply the lesson to today. It looks like this. Hey, you.
Yes?
What's your name?
King Malachi.
And what does Malachi mean?
Malachi means God's messenger.
And what's your job as God's messenger?
To show God's love.
And how could you show God's love in school today?
By finishing my work and doing everything I'm supposed to do.
Now, give me a law.
The law of mentalism.
And what is the law of mentalism?
It means, as a man thinketh, so is he.
And what does that mean?
That means anything you think, anything you can think, it can happen.
Right. The law of mentalism states that everything starts off as a thought. So whatever you put your mind to think, you can materialize in the physical realm. So now, as a king going into school today, how could you use the law of mentalism?
And if I want to get A's, I have to say, I have to put in effort and say in my head, I'm gonna get this A. I'm gonna get this A.
And then what's gonna happen?
I'll get the A.
Great job, Malachi. Great job.
I've used that technique before.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
And what's your power?
My power is my power.
And you know, with mind power, you can do anything and everything. Say it. Anything and everything. Son Malachi, who's 8. I also do the same with Roman, my little son, and okay, let's add him in there. It looks like this.
What's Roman?
What does Roman mean?
Most powerful empire.
That's right. And what is where is your power?
On my brain.
That's right, mind power. I hope this helps. Hope you learned something today. And again, make it yours. Do what's best for you and your children. And until I see you again, everyone, walk into your own light, be your own person, peace, love, and happiness.